Hi everyone, PEMDAS is going to help us solve this tricky math problem. PEMDAS is saying that 5 times 5 goes first. So what is 5 times 5? 25. Good job. So I will write 9 minus 25 divided by 8. Next, going back to PEMDAS, PEMDAS is saying that 25 divided by 8 goes first. What is 25 divided by 8? I don't know. So let's write that in a fraction form to make the math fun and easy. So let's write it 25. Whoa, I'm low on ink. Look at that. I'm out of purple, everyone. Let's use a different color. Let's use pink. No, I already used pink. And let's use green. So yes, it's the purple that's out. Sorry about that. So here's the 25 over 8. So we want to write it in a fraction form. And let's bring that 9 minus down, but in a fraction form. Let's bring that 9 down in a fraction form. So it'll be written 9 over 1, which equals 9. Does not change the 9. Minus 25 over 8. Next, let's erase this for space, and let's use a different color, not purple. Let's see what color that. Oh, that's a light blue. Let's see here. I do have a purple, but it's thin. Let's use that. It is a thin marker. Okay, so we're gonna draw 2 wings, 2 antennas, and a body, and it's called the butterfly method to help us because the denominators are different and we're subtracting 2 fractions. So here's the first wing and we multiply what's inside the wing, 9 times 8, and that is a thin marker. And here's the antenna. I'll just draw a little bit darker there so you can see. So what is 9 times 8? All right, let's use our hand rule or hand trick. So we drop the 8th number, so we have 72. So we write 7, 2. Let's use the different color. That is too thin. Let's go back to, let's use this blue. So it's 72, and then here's the other wing, and here's the antenna, the other antenna. So 1 times 25 is 25. So I'll write 25 there. And then we multiply 1 times 8. This is the body. 1 times 8 is 8. And don't leave yet because we need to figure out the decimal answer to this math problem. It could be 1.5 or it could be a mixed number answer like 4.7. No, that's not a mixed number answer. A mixed number answer has a whole number and a proper fraction next to it. So it could be 1 over 2. 1 over 2, but we don't know. Let's see what we get at the end. And if you subscribe, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel to support. And if you haven't, please subscribe to support and give this video a like. And let's continue solving this math problem. So the next thing I'll do is write the 8 below the fraction bar, and then we subtract 72 minus 25. So 72 minus 25. So I'll go back to that thin marker. So we need, the 2 needs to borrow. So this will be 6. This will be 12. And so 12, drop 5, that's 7. And 6 minus 2 is 4. So we got 47. And 47 will be our numerator. So I'll write 47. And 47 over 8 is it's a improper fraction and it cannot be broken down further. So this is your answer as an improper fraction answer. Let's go ahead and use long division to find out the decimal answer to this math problem, this tricky math problem. So I'll write the first answer here, 47 over 8. We need the space. And we'll write the mixed number answer here and then the decimal answer here. And let's write the long division symbol. So here's the long division symbol. And so we write the 47 inside the long division symbol, that is called the dividend, and the 8 goes outside the long division symbol, that is called the divisor. So how many times can 8 fit into 47? Well, I know that 8 times 5 is 40, so we're getting close to 47. And 8 times 6 is 48, so that goes 1 over 47. So we're going to use this 5 and write it here. So it'll be 5 times 8 equals 40. And we subtract. So 47 minus 40 is 7. Now, how many times can 8 fit into 7? You cannot. So the 7 needs to borrow a 0. So to do that, we add a decimal after the 47 and a decimal after the 5. Next, we write a 0 here, bring down the 0, give it to the 7, and the 7 becomes 70. How many times can 8 fit into 70? Well, I know that 8 times 5 is 40, and 8 times 6 is 48, so we need to up the number. So 8 times 8 is 64, so we're getting closer to 70. 8 times 9 is 72, so that goes 2 over 70. So we are going to take this 8 and write it here. And then 8 times 8 is 64, and 70 minus 64 is 6. And I need to, actually I'll leave the multiplication there so that you can see. And so how many times can 8 fit into 6? You cannot, so the 6 becomes 60, right? So 60, how many times can 8 fit into 60? Well, we can't use 8 because that goes 4 over 60, so we'll use, I think, 8 times 7, right? Because 8 times 7 is 56, so that's the closest we'll get to 60. So we're going to write 7 here, and 7 times 8 is 56, and we subtract. 60 minus 56 is 4. And so how many times can 8 fit into 4? You cannot, so the 4 borrows a 0, and we bring that 0 down, give it to the 4, now the 4 becomes 40. And then how many times can 8 fit into 40? 5 times, because 5 times 8 is 40, and 40 minus 40 is 0. So your decimal answer is 5.875, and your mixed number answer is the whole number, which is 5. And next we write the remainder, which is 7. That's the remainder. When we subtracted 47 minus 40, that goes above the fraction bar, and the 8 goes below the fraction bar. And so this is your mixed number answer. And if you like to turn this mixed number answer to an improper fraction answer, all you have to do is multiply 8 times 5, which equals 40, plus 7. So you add 5 plus 7, gives you 47 over, and then, yeah, that's the 47 that you got when you multiply 8 times 5, 40, and then you add 7, 47, and then you keep the denominator the same, so 8, and that's your improper fraction answer. And there you go. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to support, and if you subscribe already, thank you so much for subscribing. It means a lot. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.